70-33. Yeah, 70-33. College football fans, name a score from last season not involving your own team. You'll probably come up with the Orange Bowl score of West Virginia 70, Clemson 33. And if you don't know the exact score, you knew it was bad, really bad. So bad that West Virginia had over 60 points midway through the third quarter. They could have scored 100. Clemson accomplished so much last season. They won 10 games, won their division, and won the school's first ACC football championship since 1991. But in the perception of most college football fans, it all got washed away by that one night in Miami, 70-33. Okay, Clemson fans, we're going to turn the page and look at 2012, but we have to start with the defense. And the guy who needs to fix it, defensive coordinator, on board from Oklahoma, Brent Venables. He's got 6 starters returning, and despite that score, it's a good thing because Clemson does have speed to burn on defense and plenty of talent, but it was lack of effort, to be honest, and also a lot of blown assignments. So Venables is going to count on Rashard Hall, the best player on defense at safety, 89 total tackles, and also a lot of talent at defensive end with Militia Goodman and Corey Goodman. If you look at the North Carolina game, the Maryland game, Clemson at times looked completely lost in the secondary. That's got to be fixed. They also got pushed around along the defensive front. They've got to bulk up, toughen up, and play assignment football to improve this season. Okay, turn the frown to a smile, Clemson fans. Now we talk offense, and one of the best offenses in the country. The talent's all over the place, but we're going to pick out the main players here. Of course, quarterback Tajh Boyd, 33 touchdowns. This guy is a dual threat, obviously, but he's also a hard worker, and this guy has a great desire to become a great quarterback. He's not there yet, but it's great to see that he really wants to work. He studies film. He wants to get better. He had blown assignments last year. Decisions weren't always the best, and his mechanics aren't the best, but 33 touchdowns says a lot in ACC football, and Tajh Boyd is a very good one. Andre Ellington, you talk about speed, one of the fastest backs in the country, 12 touchdowns, 1,200 yards, and he gets the job done as well. Look at the wide receivers, and we've got to go to Sammy Watkins. What a talent. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate after 82 catches as a freshman, 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns. What's really impressive about Watkins is that he knows the game. He's just not ultra talented. He's polished. He's also helped out by DeAndre Hopkins at wide receiver. He caught 72. But Clemson, despite all that talent, all that speed, athleticism on offense, the offensive line's a question. A lot of guys left and didn't perform well all the time last season. Pretty inconsistent, looks to be marginal. So the playmakers will need to do their thing as helped by the offensive line. Dabo Swinney has done a great job, but he's got to erase that Orange Bowl loss and start over and reestablish Clemson football. They won games down the stretch to get them to an ACC championship, the type games that they have blown the last 10 or 20 years when they've typically had 7 and 8 win football games. So congratulations, Dabo Swinney, but you got to get a major bowl win this year. On the slate first, a huge test against the Auburn Tigers, one of Clemson's big victories in 2011 to get them over the hump, but they've got a rematch with the Auburn Tigers coming up in Week 1. Would love to hear what you have to say about Clemson football and the ACC in general on Mark Rogers TV.